Washington, D.C., huh? This goes all the way to Washington, D.C. Yeah, you Homeland Security? Yeah. How far have you taken this down to, how far have you actually ran a load? 100 miles? Up to Maine? No shit. How many miles do you think that is? Man, that's unbelievable. Not to mention, I heard there's one that goes all the way to Colorado, right? Unbelievable. What do you think you're hauling? Any idea? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Makes all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
You don't really know.
Yeah. I know there's been a lot of military stuff being hauled around lately, that's for sure, huh?
Yeah, we deliver to military.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. 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 Well, I appreciate it. I heard there's water supply, food supply, everything's in there. Yeah, unbelievable.
You don't get no cell phone service.
No. Peace, brother.
All right, so as you can see, you know, from that point, you know, the underground truck going through the underground tunnel, and you know, you had I believe this guy was from Alex Jones network or whatever, and you know, he's asking them inquiring about the tunnels and saying that they're hundreds of miles long because these tunnels stretch from one end of America to the other end of America, all across America. Okay, so now from this next scene that I want to show brothers right here, where you see this is the, as I said, the main character. This is his wife. Now you see she has a gun pulled on this guy, right? And this is because the times are so poor that things in America are going to go back into the barter system. That's how these devils want this thing to be established, where things have to go back to the barter system. So this woman, she needed to get some insulin for, I believe it's her nephew. So she had to go trade. She went to go try to trade some wine for some insulin, but the insulin was no good. So she tried to trade back with the lady. The lady didn't want to trade back with her, so she wound up pulling a gun on her and trying to leave out of there. Now, in this actual scene, when you watch this episode, okay, it's 4 episodes in tonight, because tonight is Thursday, so tonight would have been tonight is the 4th episode, I believe. But this is like the 2nd episode. So in this scene right here, when she pulls a gun on this guy right here, you know, this Issachar, right? He tells her, he's like, put that thing away. For Department of Homeland kills all of us or hauls all of us off or something of that nature. Now, why did he say that? Because within these times, it's not going to be lawful for you to own a weapon. You're going to be considered a terrorist. Because in the show as well, they show you that they have the government set up over the different zones. Okay, they have one zone, the green zone, this zone, or they say blocks. Matter of fact, the California block or this block, so on and so forth. Which is nothing more than the FEMA region zones that they're going to have set up in America. Okay, and these mega city regions that they're going to have set up throughout the whole United States of America. Okay, these megalopolises, these big cities, these giant cities, all right, that are going to be set up. So they're going to have it to where it's not going to be lawful for you to own a gun, and we see that as evident now, because what they're doing everything to try to take the guns away from the people. That's why they're having all these different things happening in these different instances where you even have celebrities speak up about turning your guns and so on and so forth. They're trying to disarm the people so that you can't come against them. Because like I said, in the show, they show you that there is a resistance, okay, i.e. you're going to have, you know, your Christian groups, you're going to have your militant groups, you're going to have the militia, how you have over there on the West Coast, I believe it's like Oregon or Washington or something like that now, you know, which is all set up, you know, by these devils anyway. You're going to have these groups trying to go against the government and what they're establishing, because you have these Edomites, you know, especially the old war veterans, the ones that are really into the Bible, deep down there in the South, so on and so forth. You have a lot of people that's not going for this New World Order agenda, okay? And another thing that I want to bring out real quick is because when I was watching this episode, they put up a commercial. It was like a video game commercial of this TV show. And they said they want you to go online. They said they want you to go online to the colony website and choose whether you would be a part of the resistance or you would cooperate. Okay, so that either you'll cooperate with the government or you want to be down with the resistance. So if you actually go on his website and if you actually choose the resistance, you're going to be labeled. They're going to have a label upon you to know that, okay, this guy picked the resistance, so this is a guy that we got to keep watch on. Just how they have with us, okay? And just how they have the different lists with the FEMA list, the red list, the yellow list, and the blue list, okay? They know who to watch after or who to keep tabs on, who they consider might be a deep target unto them, all right? So going on to the next point real quick, all right? Now here, what you see the drones, okay? You see the drones. You can't see it too clearly, but that's the best I can give. But you see the drones here, okay? They're going to have drones patrolling the streets, and especially when it gets past curfew, okay, you wind up seeing Department of Homeland Security trucks out there. And you wind up seeing the drones scanning areas, scanning people to see what's going on. These drones are going to have that facial recognition to where they're going to be able to read your image. The signal is going to report back, to the headquarters or whatever, and they're going to wind up picking you up, And also as well, in the show, they have drones shooting down citizens when certain uprisings and different things happen. They have drones shooting down people within the show, man. This show is heavy privacy and real heavy to the things that's going to happen here in America, man. These people are not aware of it, but through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, brothers will be aware for these things that are coming to pass, man. So the next quick point that I want to show, all right, in this scene right here, this guy right here, he is the head of this block or this certain area. Now, as I said, this guy's the main character. So this main character, he got caught up in one of those underground tunnels trying to smuggle himself through one of the containers in the trucks to get to the labor camps, because one of his children, they were taken off to a labor camp. So if you're willing to cooperate with the society, you will live in a poor society. But if you're not willing to cooperate or you do something against the government, then you'll get hauled off to a concentration camp. And they mentioned the labor camps within this show. That is what's so heavy. And we all know about the concentration camps, which they have set up throughout America, okay? And the one that they have in Arizona right now that's fully operational and that they have opened already, all right? So this guy had to wind up cooperating with the government so that he can try to get his son back out of that concentration camp. That's what he's doing it for, okay? It's more that I wanted to bring out pertaining to this show, but I believe this lesson has been long enough, just bringing out these points of edification, as I said, brothers, this is a great show of edification for brothers to get into, for brothers to watch. And if you look at the current news and the different things that's going on with this in the society as we speak, you will see just as well as I did that the things that are happening in this show are happening as we speak, or these Edomites want to establish within the near future. All right, so with that, I hope this lesson was edifying through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Shalom to Lek out there doing his work of faith and live with love and true sincerity. Shalom, death to America.